The allegations in this complaint until today reveal a criminal enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, human trafficking, and fraud, all led by a supposed anti-gang activist. Today's charges and arrests target the leadership of this criminal outfit and will make the neighborhoods of Los Angeles safer. The Department of Justice said 10 Rolling 60 members and associates were arrested Wednesday, are also facing federal charges, including drug trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and firearms offenses. 4 of them are already in custody, the Department of Justice said.
Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise, an enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons, I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to, I don't even know what to say. Now, 21 years, I've elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me, I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
It's First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go.
Investigators claim Henley painted himself as a hip-hop legend and a Los Angeles community activist, but is actually, according to authorities, the leader of a South LA gang who ran an alleged criminal enterprise.
If I was to describe Big U's role in rap, he would definitely be the Godfather.
The facts alleged in the complaint is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him.
More than a dozen others that prosecutors say are tied to the criminal case are also in custody. According to the affidavit, Henley is charged with violating the Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act. Prosecutors allege his organization, Big U Enterprises, was linked with the murder of an aspiring rapper working under Henley's label in 2021. They claim Henley shot and killed the rapper in Las Vegas after the rapper recorded a diss track about Henley. Officials say Henley then dumped his body in a ditch. Officials also claim Henley used his nonprofit organization Developing Options, which purported to help at-risk youth, to dupe taxpayers, the County of Los Angeles, and NBA players. He allegedly embezzled hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of donations and grants by transferring money into his personal bank account.
Y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community.
Henley served 13 years in prison after trying to rob an undercover sheriff's deputy of cocaine back in 1991. He has not yet entered a plea deal to the current charges, but could potentially face life in prison if convicted. We did reach out to his attorney and still are waiting for a response.
I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front. Developing Option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from as an employee for developing option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes and them coming around telling me I was using developing option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's gonna be true. None of that's gonna be true. The government putting this big ass picture, they gonna arrest 21 dudes, some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you gonna lump me in with all them? But it's all the big picture though. It's all the big picture. Now I'm gonna be sitting in here, it's gonna be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard it's over 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Just pray for me, pray for my family. And you look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings. Justice for them.
Your boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it.
You did. You did.
He'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that. And I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm
high-tech shit.
I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like
look, outside of that, the feds picked you up 2 times, right? You said the feds have picked you up on numerous occasions, right?
What part?
Lady
what time?
Fino,
Yeah. Okay, so look.
So
we're gonna elaborate and we're gonna respond to that. Yeah. No. Because at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Because when the same time they came and picked your ass up, right? They came and got Big Useless, right? And then they rolled on me.
Yeah.
So you already know the answer.
I don't know that they wrote on you. I'm telling you. I'm saying
we dealing with this
2 separate times.
Okay,
I hear you.
Okay, wait, hold on.
You're talking.
No, look
to them.
Okay, so listen.
You can't just say
Okay, no. So this is a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
Brick Baby hit me. Well, like
I know
5,
what's up.
6. No, hold on. No, you
on the play. On the play.
Yeah, on the play, right?
Yeah.
And then some dogs eat somebody, right? So they contact Brick. They was like, Brick, we need our shit back. Can you get it from this individual, right? Yeah. Which is me. Brick hit me and was like, man, they ordered you up. I said, nigga, you about to be ordered up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That was the conversation.
Yeah.
What happened? You get what I'm saying? Our interaction when getting to know each other. So Brick found out what I do, and I found out what he do. You get what I'm saying? So next question.
Meanwhile, none of us know or need to know.
Yeah. It was basically when I called, I seen the play, but he know what I'm on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we argued, I think, when he said I'm about to get ordered up, because I think we had some words.
Yeah, we had some words and stuff like that.
Nigga ordered what? Nigga.
But you probably thought he was coming from a different place.
But I'm saying is because, all right,
2 birds in one stone, put it that way.
If I get this number from Big Bro, or however I reach you, I'm like, give me in contact with boom. So With Cuz, I'm like, Cuz, they trying to, you know what I mean? I don't know that Cuz moving like this, or when I tap in, he like, man, that's what Cuz do. I'm like, oh yeah. And they basically telling Cuz the same shit. I'm like, oh, that's why they want me to go get it from Cuz, because can't nobody else get it from Cuz. I'm like, this one, you ain't gonna be able to get back without you gotta come with some cash. You know what I'm saying? But either way it go. I get what you said. Yeah. All right.
So I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So, is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't fuck with Cannon. Everybody know I don't fuck with Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and whack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. This shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all around the 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows, and 100 shows and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people. They can put charges against anybody.
If you stupid ass niggas is gonna ignore a 107 page indictment that started back in 2021, where his homeboys that's with him is saying we got the call, we drove from LA to Vegas.
Witnesses. They got
50 witnesses, nigga, you weird ass, stupid ass niggas, all rolling 60s and family members. Yeah, I drove him from LA to Vegas because we got the call. He did a diss song, picked him up here, drove him over there. He killed him and put him in the ditch.
Let me ask you though.
Weird ass niggas. This nigga got 32 visits of extorting a nigga where the feds was wiretapping and giving the nigga the money to pay him.
Hey, Wack, I gotta ask you though, bro.
All the way, Chuck. All the way, wait, Chuck. All the way to March 14th, 2025. This nigga's a bozo.
But why do you think the witnesses is so? Because there's 50 witnesses, bro.
Nigga, because they had them all dead to the left. I know 7 or 8 of them. 4 of them gonna tell they ain't never did a day in jail. I know them. They got them dead bang to the left.
Nasty work.
Nigga,
what is Brick Baby, like, hold on, money. What is Brick Baby's secret indictment? Because they said
Brick Baby indictment is, Brick Baby, we looked it up. It's drug shit in motherfucking, it's the Sue Surf and them case. New Jersey. Yeah, it's that one. He got out. Right with Big U. Big U was on it too. I've been telling niggas this nigga's bad.
So they got out on a New Jersey case?
They got out on the New Jersey niggas. Sealed. We pulled it up. Straight up.
Hey, I know, hey, Wack, this crazy, right? But I know 600 had said that he spoke to Brick Baby 2 years ago. This was 2 years
Paul
ago,
Root,
man.
June 2023. Pick Brick Baby up. So when they got him, put a cell phone, called him with the K. I've been telling y'all Brick Baby got a K case. Where it's at. He working. But the hatred for Wack is so deep they don't listen. Now I'm sitting back and I'm gloating. Because everything I done said, there it go. Read the fucking indictment.
Read it.
This stupid ass nigga. I know he's stupid. Cause I used to help him do
Money,
everything.
you did say that Wack was in the indictment, so
I'm not in no fucking indictment. Whoever said that can't put it on their mama. You a motherfucking lie.
That's a fact.
You a motherfucking lie. Whoever said that is a bitch ass nigga, and you can't put that on your mama.
Giving it to you out of context. You're in the indictment.
No, that's a nigga making a threat on the phone saying, I want to break Wack 100 jaw. That ain't me in the indictment, nigga.
We're saying that. Hold on, Wack. Hold on.
No, it ain't, nigga. Being in an indictment means you got some action in that motherfucker. If a nigga talking about me, that's not me in the indictment. You niggas so weird, it's weird.
You so weird. You don't even know how to listen. I'm telling you, we saying the same thing.
Nigga, no, when you say I'm in the indictment, Loose Cannon is in the fucking indictment. I'm not indicted, nigga.
Don't play telephone and get mad at me. But anyway.
So show me where I'm in the indictment at.
Hey, man, I don't care about that because that's what he said. This is what I'm saying, though. Yeah. You saying that you gave him a heads up, right? You know what I mean? After doing these 2-3 years or whatever. So, I mean.
You don't know how long we've been beefing. You wasn't even around. It's longer than that. We've been beefing about 5 years, nigga. You don't know. You don't even know. Look, you a new nigga trying to figure shit out. I don't even talk to you. Ask Chuck, and Chuck can determine if you want to ask me that. You don't ask me shit. You don't qualify to ask me nothing. You're a new booty. You're nobody. You little bitch ass nigga. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
They should have snatched your goofy ass up with him. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Here,
snatch me up with him. Get him out of here, Chuck. Any nigga talking about snatch a nigga up, send a nigga to jail, he sound like Big U. He said the fans need to pick up Wack in 600.
Money.
He don't even know, yo, Chuck, he don't even realize he's like elementary with the shit we done already been doing.
Listen though, bro. Hey, you right though. You right.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Cause I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son. at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wax said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wax. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up all of it until they lock me up.
This afternoon, the alleged leader of the Rolling 60s Crips gang made his first appearance in federal court. In fact, we just got this sketch in from the courtroom. The judge ordered Eugene Henley Jr. to remain in federal custody at least until his detention hearing, which is now scheduled for March 31st. Henley turned himself in to federal agents yesterday. Investigators also looking into his charity and how he used donations and grant money. NBC4's Alex Rozier joins us live with reaction you will see for the first time only on 4. Alex.
Colin, Eugene Henley Jr.'s charity received millions of dollars in grant money from the city's GRID program. That's the Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program. But the feds say his charity was a front for his criminal enterprise. And today we're hearing reaction from other grant recipients who reacted to this news.
Eugene Henley Jr., known as Big U, is well known in the community.
This season 2 of Checking In.
On his podcast seen here on YouTube, he's been joined by celebrities like Nick Cannon.
I grew up in a church.
And Snoop Dogg.
The big homie.
Yes, sir.
But Big U's also known for his nonprofit, Developing Options, that works to reduce gang violence.
They do tremendous work with youth, particularly around sports and gang intervention.
Dr. Robert Sacedo runs Community Build, another organization that works on gang reduction, and he knows Big U.
Your experience with Big U has been positive.
Oh, absolutely positive.
And that's why he was stunned to learn of his arrest. The feds say Big U ran a criminal enterprise that committed a series of racketeering crimes, including extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and the 2021 murder of an aspiring rapper.
I was shocked to hear, but we're always shocked when we hear the initial news. And that's why I always tell people, hey, let's not rush to judgment.
The feds also said Henley Jr.'s charity was a front for his criminal enterprise.
Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes.
Court papers said Developing Options has received millions in grant money from the City of LA's Gang Reduction and Youth Prevention Program, known as GRID. Dr. Sacedo's nonprofit is also a GRID grant recipient, and even after the arrest, he's a big believer in the program.
The GRID intervention and prevention employees across the spectrum of GRID agencies are really the silent heroes you don't know anything about or hear about. Several years ago, when murders in Los Angeles were at a high of 1,200 per year, the numbers come down to, I think, just over a couple of hundred per year. And that's a direct result of us doing the type of work we do.
Not only does Dr. Sacedo believe in the program, he still speaks highly of Big U's charity.
I am aware of the great work that they've done in their section of town.
But Developing Options leader is now in custody, facing the possibility of decades behind bars.
We just need to let the process take its place and see where it lands.
Case 2:25 MJ 1494, United States of America versus Eugene Henley Jr. Counsel, please state your appearances for the record.
Call first. Your Honor, Kevin Butler and Jennifer McCabe on behalf of the United States. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Targowski seeking appointment on behalf of Eugene Henley. He's present. He's in custody. He's being supported by his family and friends.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Targowski, and to you, Mr. Henley. Okay. So, Mr. Henley, as you know, we're here today because you've been charged by the United States with a felony through a document called a complaint. What I'm going to do is start by reviewing some of the documents I've received from you and your attorney. Then I'll have some questions for you, and then we'll talk about your case a little bit, okay? All right.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Targowski, I did receive a financial affidavit, but I understand that you are retained, so I'm just going to just...
No, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm part of the CJA panel and seeking appointment.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake.
I believe my client will be retaining private counsel. I've spoken to 2 private attorneys, so I would seek a provisional appointment.
No problem. Okay, so then let me review the financial affidavit. This is my mistake. We'll take a step back. Here's what I would say. I do think it's questionable, Mr. Henley, that you qualify for appointment of counsel at no cost. In spite of that, I will appoint Mr. Targowski here today from the CJA panel. Here's what I'm going to say. If it sounds like your plan is to retain counsel.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If that doesn't happen, I'm just going to, Mr. Targowski, if you're not replaced by retained counsel in, let's say, 2 weeks, then I'm going to direct you to notify the court. And what I will do is I will require Mr. Henley to pay CJA rates. It's essentially is a nominal rate that defendants who can afford to pay appointed counsel. It's basically like $170 an hour, which is far below what Mr. Targowski is worth. But it's something.
75 now, I think we got a slate.
All right, there you go. But really, if you have, for defendants who have the means to pay, that's required. So, but I'll go ahead with it. Up to 2 weeks will be free on the United States. Okay. Any questions about that?
No, sir.
All right. So the next document I'm going to review, Mr. Henley, is this advisement of defendant's statutory and constitutional rights. I'm holding up my copy of the document. This document describes your rights, Mr. Henley, as a criminal defendant under federal law and the United States Constitution. It looks like you signed this document on the second page. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before signing the document, did you read it or have it read to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you feel like you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me about what your rights are?
No, sir. Regarding the documents.
Okay. And if you have questions at any time about your rights, you can always ask Mr. Targowski. He can give you confidential expert legal advice at any time. If you want to take a break and ask him questions, just let me know, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Targowski, do you agree that your client understands his rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ball first. All right. So as I said, Mr. Henley, we're here because you've been charged through a document called a complaint. I'm holding up my copy of the complaint. Pretty thick document. Have you and your attorney received a copy of this complaint, Mr. Henley?
Yes, sir, we have.
Have you had an opportunity to review that with your attorney?
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay. Do you have any questions about what the allegations against you are?
No, sir.
Do you understand what the government is accusing you of?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Targowski, do you agree that your client understands the nature of the allegations against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Henley, if you do have any questions in the future, I know you don't now, but if you have any in the future, you can always ask Mr. Targowski. And he has a copy of this, you have a copy of this, you can review it together, you can review it with the grand jury. You're entitled to something called a preliminary hearing. A preliminary hearing is a hearing at which the government would be required to present evidence to establish probable cause to support the charges against you. It's my understanding that you'd like to go forward and schedule a preliminary hearing. Is that right, Mr. Targowski?
That's correct, Your Honor. We're not waiting.
Okay. So I will schedule a preliminary hearing in this case for April 3rd, 2025 at 11:30 a.m. That'll be in this courtroom before Judge Kaufman. I'm also going to schedule a post-indictment arraignment date for April 8th, 2025 at 11:30 a.m. Also in this courtroom, also before Judge Kaufman. Okay?
Your Honor, the PIA is at 11:30 as well?
Yes. 11:30, April 8th. And then preliminary hearing is April 3rd. Same time, same courtroom, same judge. No worries. I'm happy for you guys to chat. So what I'm going to do now, Mr. Henley, because this is your first appearance in this case before me, I'm going to instruct the government pursuant to a law called the Due Process Protections Act. That's a law specifically designed to protect criminal defendants such as yourself. Therefore, Mr. Butler, Ms. McCabe, pursuant to the Due Process Protections Act and Central District General Order 21-02, the court will order the government to comply with the disclosure obligations under Brady versus Maryland and its progeny, and the court reminds the government of the possible consequences of not doing so. Those include the exclusion of evidence, adverse jury instructions, dismissal of charges, contempt, referral to a disciplinary authority, and sanctions. Does the government understand its obligations and agree to comply?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I think those are all the preliminary matters, other than moving to the government's notice of request for detention. If I missed anything, let me know. Otherwise, the court is in receipt of a notice of request for detention. Mr. Butler, is the government still moving for detention in this matter?
It is, Your Honor.
And have the parties reached any agreement on the government's request that I should be aware of?
Only that I believe the defense is going to be asking for continuance of the contested detention hearing.
Okay.
A date.
Thank you for pointing that. Mr. Targowski, are you ready to proceed with the detention hearing today, or would you like a continuance?
I'd like a continuance to the 31st, Your Honor. I'm in consultations with more than one retained attorney who has asked me for that. I would schedule it sooner, but I have a trial before Judge Barat on Tuesday. And I talked to the government. I think if we set something on or around March 31st, that would give ample time for retained counsel to take over and properly handle a detention hearing.
Okay. So what you're contemplating is Monday the 31st.
Correct.
Is that what you'd like to do, Mr. Henley?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see, what is today? I know. Today's the 20th. Oh, it's Thursday.
It's mostly due to my availability, Your Honor, next week. I'm in a week-long trial.
Okay. And are we going to have retained counsel to do the 27th?
I'm almost certain of it. I've spoken to an individual named David Chesnoff, who has already communicated with my clients, and I believe that's what his plan is. To retain that individual.
Okay. What if we, okay, so
I can handle the detention hearing if that doesn't happen on the 31st, but in order to accommodate my schedule, it couldn't happen next week.
Okay. And the government has no objection to the longer than 5 days?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, so
given the seriousness of this charge, given that there's probably going to be 20 or 30 sureties, many of whom are here, that would have to be interviewed by pretrial services and evaluated, given that my client would probably research whether a property bond could be something he could pursue, given all of those things that really have a proper detention hearing, it may take longer than it.
Understood. In some sense, I kind of feel like it's your prerogative because Mr. Henley, you will be temporarily detained pending this hearing. That's what we're talking about. Normally, we only continue up to 5 days. You are asking for more than 5 days. You're the one who will be held in custody until this hearing happens. So I kind of feel like if you want the extra time, it's up to you. So it's fine with me if it's fine with you, Mr. Henley. You can also move it, sort of, you can send us an email, and if you're able to do it sooner, we can make it sooner. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So we can do it later at your request. It's at your request that we're doing it, so it's fine with me. I actually can't do it on the 31st, so it'll be the duty judge, I think is what will happen, or what would happen. Well, I'll find someone else to do it on the 31st. So if you do go forward on the 31st, I just won't be here that day. I will find someone to handle on the 31st, so you will not be waiting on account of the court. If you'd like to do it earlier, I'll do it earlier. I can do it any day earlier you want. I just won't be here on the 31st. So we'll be in touch with you about that. I will find someone to handle it on that day. So I won't be, Mr. Henley, you will not be waiting on account of me. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. I think I need to. What times work for you all, and I'll work with whoever's going to cover for me.
That day, Your Honor, any day works. Anytime works. The government can make it time work, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll work it out and we'll notify you. We'll just shoot you now. But we'll currently set it for the 31st. Again, if things work out and you want to do it earlier, your prerogative. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, so then I think that's everything. Am I missing anything?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Thank you to the parties. So, Mr. Henley, we'll see you back here. We've got you tentatively scheduled sometime on the 31st. Your lawyer can shoot me an email if you guys are ready to go sooner, and we'll do it sooner. Okay?
This court is on recess.
Means eyeglasses. I'd ask the court for a referral for that to MDC. Means eyeglasses. I'd ask the court for a referral for that to MDC.
Okay. Can I ask the supervising marshal, is he being held at the MDC?
Deputy Cordova, yes, we'll most likely go to MDC and we'll get that to MDC as part of that medical.
Okay, I appreciate that. I just asked to confirm. So, Mr. Henley, it sounds like you're going to be held at the Metropolitan Detention Center. It's right there. It's right next door. It's actually quite an excellent federal detention center as far as those things go. I think it's quite excellent. What they will give you a medical screening evaluation upon your admission. So I will write down this referral that your lawyer has requested, but the best thing, in all honesty, is for you to be your best advocate. You'll get a screening evaluation, and so you tell them what you need and make it really clear. That'll help you get what you need as fast as possible. I will also send it in writing, and that will also help you, but I just wanted to sort of let you know, to sort of advocate for yourself, that they will ask you those questions, so please do speak up, and that'll help the process, okay?
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, anything else?
Not by the court, not by the court.